pumpkins! We have a really fun video today. We are going to be doing a sort of Oktoberfest themed video where we do a pretzel crawl. And what that is we're just gonna go to a bunch of beer places that have soft pretzels in town and then eat them all. And then we're going to judge them, I guess. I don't know. We don't really have like a scale or anything, but we'll just talk about how we like them. And when I say we, I mean me and my husband.
I love pretzels.
Don't we all? Is it okay if I just tell him your name?
Yeah.
And social security number?
Especially.
Okay, great. Yeah. This is Dan, my husband, and we are big fans of beer and pretzels. So that's what we're going to be doing today, is drinking beer, consuming pretzels. There will be beer drinking, and we probably will be getting progressively more inebriated as this video goes along. So if that is a problem for you, I totally understand. Feel free to skip this one. If you want to see us be dumb, then maybe this is the video for you. And if you ever want to come to Bend and want to know what the best pretzel is or what the good pretzels are, this is definitely the video for you. So we're gonna head down to the first stop and we will see you there. Welcome back to the house beyond the hedge. Okay, they're doing a special brunch menu, but luckily they still have the pretzel, which comes with a couple different sauces. We added the abatsta, which is the cheese sauce, and there's a lot of background noise, so sorry about that. And then we ordered 2 liters of the Oktoberfest, Polliner Oktoberfest, which is that one.
Oktoberfest, and we also got the Weissenfest.
Right. Oh, so we got one of each.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. So we'll see how it is. Have a drink. You have to get the liter. That's the rule. Because it's big. Okay, so here's the pretzel. It smells very buttery, which I feel like I can smell it from here, so that's good. It is smallish, but it's also pretty inexpensive, right?
Yeah, relative to like the other ones in town, which
it's cheaper.
I don't know, I can put you in the obligation that every time that we get a pretzel, you have to put like a little money sign,
okay, I can,
cash register noise.
I can do that. I can do that.
And then you have to
just make this video twice as long to edit.
It's good. Like,
Jing. Okay, so what's the cost of this one?
This was $7.
Okay.
And then I think it's like $2 or $3 to get.
Oh yeah, the cheese is extra, but so it's smaller, but it's also less expensive than a lot of the other ones. And then we have mustard, and then this is schmaltz.
We ain't gonna eat.
Which we're not gonna eat because we're vegetarian and it has fat or something in it.
It's chicken fat.
Chicken fat. Okay, let's try it. So I'm probably gonna be taking like 50 lactates today because we're probably gonna have cheese at every place. So yay, lactose intolerance. It's good. It's very buttery. The cheese is very unique.
I like the cheese.
Yeah, the cheese is really good. It's definitely different than cheese you would get at any other place with a pretzel. It's a little thick, so you have to spread it kind of with a knife. What are your thoughts?
I like it. I think the cheese is my favorite.
The cheese is really good.
I'm glad we went for that cheese.
Yeah, you gotta get the cheese for sure.
Yeah, they do nickel and dime you a little bit with that cheese, but it's worth that.
Yeah, it's worth that
but
extra
also
money.
because it's cheaper already, whereas the places that have cheese included are already a lot more expensive.
If you're a cheese person, if you're not, then it does come with 2 other dips, so you're probably okay. But if you like cheese, you should definitely get the cheese.
But I feel like you gotta get
I do think the flavor of the pretzel's good. The salt is good. It's like a flaky salt.
very
Like we
buttery.
said, it's kind of small, but it costs less, so
It's good.
overall, good. And the beers are always delicious. So yeah, this is the first one, Prost. Okay, so we were just talking about Winnie the Pooh. And Dan said that Gopher was his favorite Winnie the Pooh character.
I don't know. I feel like I don't remember why it was I liked Gopher. He had a funny voice.
Sure.
That I found charming. But I don't really
So you're a simpleton is what you're saying.
Yeah. Sure. I think I just liked his design. He had those big cute teeth.
Sure.
And, like, I wanted to
once
give
again
him a
a
kiss on the head. I don't know. I thought he was charming. Didn't he have like kind of an accent as well?
I honestly don't remember.
Am I misremembering
I don't
that?
remember.
Because he had like kind of like a whistling.
Oh yeah, he
way
had
of
the
talking,
whistle. Yeah.
But he also did he have like?
I don't
a little bit
remember
of
if he had an
as
accent
well?
or not.
I don't know. I always liked him. I mean.
I was saying that I don't think Gopher is anybody's favorite. So we're gonna do a poll. If you're watching this video, post who your favorite Winnie the Pooh character was down in the comments, because I want to see if Gopher was anybody else's favorite. My favorite was Eeyore, which I know is basic, but I think much more common.
Dude, what would be the weirdest answer? Do you think Gopher is actually the weirdest answer?
No, I think the weirdest answer is Owl, because that guy sucks.
No, do you know what the weirdest answer would be?
Christopher Robin!
That would be so weird. Like, what?
Okay, but I don't think he counts, because we're talking the
But that's
100
why it's
Acre
so
Wood
weird.
characters.
If someone immediately was like, oh yeah, I was a big Christopher Robin
If
fan.
anyone said that, that just shows that they have no imagination.
Counterpoint though, if that's what you feel, maybe after Ewan McGregor played Christopher
Sure,
Robin.
I haven't seen that movie because I think I would cry too much. But sure,
He's a hunk.
he is
so
a hunk.
I
That
don't
is
know.
that is fair. Yeah, that's good. Okay, yeah. So weigh in with your favorite Winnie the Pooh character so we can solve this debate. I mean, it's not really a debate.
What about Rabbit?
Oh,
You didn't
nobody
even
likes
mention
Rabbit.
Rabbit's
Do you think Rabbit's worse than Owl? Because Rabbit is like
condescending
and like the epitome, like the embodiment of anxiety. Rabbit is like the most anxious character of all time. You're right. I would definitely pick Owl over Rabbit.
He's condescending. He's pedantic. He's a jerk.
You just use the word condescending and pedantic. So what does that say about you?
He's a real nub.
Rabbit's the worst. Oh gosh. Dan's trying to befriend a squirrel. Little autumn breeze. Okay, we are at Sun River Brewing now, which is the next stop, and we're going to be getting the beer pretzel, which has a beer cheese that's made with one of their beers that they make. This is a brewery that actually Dan used to work at, so he used to make this beer. I mean, that was a while ago, but Ripon is like one of their beers, so they have a beer cheese made of that, and then, ooh, smoked paprika, that sounds good. And it's really big. Their pretzel here is super big, so that's why it's a little more expensive if you see the price. And then this is their beer menu. Once again, all beers that they make, their brewery. So yeah, that is Sun River Brewing. Okay, here is the pretzel. Also, I feel like it is huge, but I feel like it looks even bigger because I got a half beer. This is not a full-size pint.
They come in pints?
Put your beer next to it for actual scale. Okay, but it is still much bigger than the other one. It's funny, our server, because for a while they switched from this big pretzel to like pretzel sticks, and when we ordered it, our server was like, just so you know, it has changed, so it's back to its original.
He said, and I quote, big glory.
It's back to its big glory.
Big glory.
So this is the
You
big
could
glory.
basically fit the Prost pretzel inside.
But this is twice as much cost-wise.
Yes.
But the cheese comes with it.
Look at that paprika.
Yeah, yeah. It had smoked. It has smoked paprika. It said. So yeah, we're gonna give it a shot. And we both got the same beer. I just got a little one to pace myself, but it's a fresh hop Kolsch. So yeah, we're gonna give it a taste. I do like the cheese here a lot. It's beer cheese. Oh yeah, it's beer cheese. So it's made with their local, one of the beers. Ripon.
Ripon.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is like consistently gold medal at GBF and one of their best beers. Yeah, so cheese is really good. Much more like traditional, what you would expect with a pretzel versus
Very
that.
Yeah.
But we got a roast, which is like this really German style thick. But it's nice having it, you just can dip it.
Yeah.
It's like I did like that. I really like that cheese at roast, but it's so thick. Like
you have to spread it with a knife. This is more traditional, but it's not just the like basic orange cheese, you know? It's like clearly like a handmade.
House made, very good.
Yeah. Obviously the pretzel is really big. It's very fluffy. Has a good butteriness. Not as buttery. The salt I feel like is a more traditional, just like rock salt overall. This is a really good one.
One of the best.
This has always been one of our favorites in town. So like when Dan used to work here, which he was a brewer, so he didn't work like at the pub, he worked at the brewery. But we used to come here a lot because he used to work here and he got a discount. So we would get this pretzel a lot. I feel like it's just as good as it ever was since we never tried the pretzel stick version, so I can't speak to like what that was like. But this one is just as good as it was. 2 thumbs up. I don't know, we don't have a specific rating. They're all just gonna be, we like this pretzel.
1 pretzel out of 1.
It was a pretzel, that's our rating. At the end, do you think we'll pick our favorite?
Yeah, we can do that. I think that's fair.
Okay. They're probably all gonna be good, so we're not gonna be like, this pretzel sucks.
I think the assumption is that we will like every one of these pretzels. But I can probably, at the end of the day, I'll probably be able to say
which one's your favorite?
Rules them all.
I feel like we could have like a couple categories. We could have best overall, we could have like best value, maybe, and best cheap. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Our next stop is actually just going to be a beer, I think, and then we will be on to the next pretzel, so we'll see you there. Alright, tell us about what we're drinking here. So this is a stop, we're not getting a pretzel, but we wanted to come here because...
Oh, that's my key.
Yeah.
We're drinking a Boss Rambler Pumpkin.
Okay.
Tis the season,
Tis the
right?
season. And what do we think of it?
It's good.
Great. Just, you should really become a critic of things.
You can really taste the flavor.
Is it pumpkin-y?
It is, but not over the top, not too sweet.
I like it because it is very not sweet.
It's a beefier boy.
Yeah, it's 7%.
ABV.
That's why we just got a little pour.
Yeah,
We
and
think-
also because we have miles to go before we sleep.
Yeah, miles of pretzels before we sleep.
Yeah, if you put every pretzel that we're gonna eat into end, you would reach the moon.
Don't fact check that.
That is math.
Yeah,
I know math.
yeah.
That is
But double need to go and try and check, double check.
You don't need to check.
Just take our word for it.
It's accurate.
Yeah,
You don't need to check.
yeah. All right, great. And after this, we're going to where?
We're going to Ben Brewing.
Ben Brewing. Okay.
They're all Ben Brewing.
Yeah, they're all breweries in
This
Ben.
one is called Ben Brewing.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we've ever had their pretzel.
I don't know either. I feel like we must have at some point, but I don't remember it.
They have a really nice outdoor area.
They do. Very beautiful. That's it. Okay, great. We'll see you there. I mean, I'll see you there, but also we'll see them there. Okay, actually, I just wanted to take a video of the can because it's really cute. It has a little ghost and a little jack-o'-lantern, but it's called boogie board, so like boogie board, obviously. So the little jack-o'-lantern is boogie boarding on the ghost wave. Boss Rambler's whole thing is kind of like a California surf, but also ski in the winter vibe. This is the Deschutes River. In our town, it runs through the middle of town. There's ducks and fall colors. People like to float it in the summer. It's like a really popular summer activity. And then this is Drake Park. It's the main park in the middle of town next to the river. And it has a lot of good autumn color in the fall. So we're gonna walk through it on our way into downtown and I'll record some of the pretty colors. Okay, we just ran across the street from the park really quick because these people have a really cute Nightmare Before Christmas yard display for Halloween. There's a tall Jack and a Sally and Oogie Boogie over here. And even the like snake guy. That's so cute. And this is the river walk that they just put in, when was it, last year?
Yeah, probably.
They put in this like path right along the river, which is really cool to get to the other side of downtown. So we're kind of bypassing downtown right now to get to Ben Brewing, and then we'll probably walk back through town so you can see that too on the way back. But yeah, it's really beautiful, especially in the autumn when all the leaves are changing color. It's a good town to live in. Okay, so here is the pretzel.
It says it's served with BBC, which, based on context clues, assume is Ben Brewing Company.
Wow, you're so smart.
I know. BBC beer cheese sauce.
Okay, so what's the difference between a beer cheese sauce and just beer cheese?
Nobody knows.
Okay, so this is it. It was $14, so the same as Sun River. It is smaller. It is very thick. This is a thick boy right here. But it is a smaller pretzel. It does come with the beer cheese sauce. So, and then we got the Oktoberfest.
It's got the flaky
beers.
salt.
It's got the flaky salt. It looks buttery. It's got like a nice sheen to it. So I guess we'll just try it and see what it's like. And it's windy out here.
Cheese sauce is good.
The cheese sauce is good? It is very fluffy. Like, inside collapses immediately, not in a bad way, but when you pull it apart, it's like it's just really airy inside.
I feel like the cheese sauce
It's like kind of spicy.
it tastes like it's like if you mix mustard and cheese.
Yeah.
I don't know if it has mustard in it, but it like tastes mustard.
Yeah. Yeah, it has like some kind of spiciness to it. I feel like mustard makes sense.
I feel like it's like a half mustard, half cheese sauce.
Which it doesn't specify that on the menu, right?
I do like how fluffy it is.
It is really fluffy. Like, it's not as big this way, but it is like really big around and really fluffy.
When you're eating a million pretzels, it is nice to have one that's airy.
It's better if it is less bulk to it, especially after we ate the biggest one that will probably be on this whole thing.
That Sun River one's dense too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not as like airy and fluffy as this one. I do feel like, I don't know if I like the cheese sauce as much as the Sun River cheese sauce. What do you think?
I do like the Sun River cheese sauce more.
I'm not like a big mustard person though,
so
so that
on it, which is really nice.
the smoked paprika.
And it also is very mild. And
Yeah.
like, it feels like, but I do like the flavor of this though. But I like mustard a lot.
Yeah.
So it does
That's the
feel-
thing is, I'm not against the spicy thing, but I do agree that this is kind of a mustardy flavor. And I'll eat mustard, but it's not my favorite. So I feel like I like the Sun River sauce more than I like this sauce.
I agree that I like the Sun River sauce more. I just like, I do like it.
Yeah. Honestly though, I really love how fluffy this pretzel is. Like, the inside is so, it's like eating a cloud, you know? A delicious
I
cloud.
don't know. I've never eaten a cloud.
All right, well, it's what you would imagine eating
I have no imagination.
Work with me here. I'm trying to make a video.
It's like eating a peep.
Sure. Less sticky though.
Okay. Probably get really moist though, right?
Don't say moist.
You're just like, because you probably
There's some cute dogs over there. Look at those cute
Oh
dogs.
my god.
Those are some good
I
dogs.
kiss both those dogs on the mouth.
All right, so that's it. Sun River Pretzel. Thumbs up.
Not Sun.
Oh, that's it. Ben Brewing Pretzel.
Fix it in post.
Thumbs up.
Fix it in post.
Are you making a face? Okay, so this is still at Ben Brewing, so here's most of Ben Brewing back there. But the best part is it's right on the river, so if you come down here, you can have your beer, you can stand by the river. There's Dan showing you where the river is. Thank you, Dan. Don't do that.
Oh,
but yeah, it's a really lovely, we don't actually come here that much, but it's a really lovely place to hang out. It's really beautiful outside. Because of that, it's also like very busy a lot. And I feel like that's partly why we don't come here as much, is because it's super busy. When you come in the winter, it's like less busy, and it's still nice to be outside. You just put on your coat or whatever. But it's beautiful right now. Like perfect temperature. The river's beautiful. Autumn colors.
Just off.
There's a cute dog. I don't want to be too much of a creeper, but there's a cute dog right there. And we're drinking Oktoberfest, so like can't really get better than that.
No, it's as good as it gets.
Until the next
pretzel's
stop.
gone.
Wait till you see the next stop though.
I'm ready for another pretzel.
The next one's small, so you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Also, people that have been watching my channel for a while have seen the next stop before, because I think it's been in like multiple videos. So
Yeah, it's a great place.
yeah, so we're going there next. All right, next we're in the cellar, which you have seen several times on my channel because we've been here on my videos, But it's really cute, and it's a British pub style, and there's a bookstore right there. Okay, so we're at the cellar. It's a little darker in here, so, which is a good vibe generally for living, but it's a little harder to see the pretzel. But they are pretzel sticks, and then it comes with a beer cheese as well. And I can't remember how much it was. I think it was like 12 or something. Anyway, I got that. 8?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
One
it.
of the cheapest.
That's one of the cheapest ones.
8. And it's
Only
cheese and a
$1
mustard.
more. Oh, cheese and a mustard. And then we also got their bitter, which this place is cask beer, so it's like a British style pub, which you've definitely seen on my channel before if you follow me. But yeah, so we're gonna try it. We've had the pretzel here before. I think it's good. We're gonna find out again right now.
I'm sure it's good.
Okay.
Is it a pretzel?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Let's eat it. So this one is good. It's very salt heavy, I feel like. So if you're into salt, this is definitely the one for you. It has, is that a bad thing to say? Some people like more salt and some people like less salt.
This is for you.
It's not overly salty, I'm just saying it has more salt than some of the other ones. And it comes with cheese, which we decided is the most beery of all the cheese. Like it actually has a beer flavor. And then also comes with a mustard, which is like a sweeter, like a little honey mustard or something, which is really good too. So both the sauces are good. It is a stick style instead of the pretzel shape, which is kind of nice when you're sharing with someone because there's like a clear like one for you, one for me situation. The other thing I like about it is that I do like it's like a little bit darker color, which I feel like you can taste the darker color.
Roastier.
Yeah, roastier. It's not like overdone. It just like is naturally, I feel like, a more baked pretzel or something. I don't know. It's good.
I like the pretzel.
Great.
I like the cheese.
Scintillating.
Do the best I can, Leah. This is pretzel number 4.
Listen, we have more pretzels to go. What are your thoughts, though? Do you have any specific thoughts past what I already said?
Just enjoying the pretzels. I'm enjoying the.
Could you be more specific with your... Be more constructive with your feedback.
I'm enjoying it. We're talking over Blink-182.
I won't be able to post this video if there's too much copyright infringement.
But if I sing it, it's a parody.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Time to walk out the nasally.
Okay, but could you work a pretzel into it though?
Pretzel, where you?
That's not very creative, but I appreciate the effort. All right. Any last thoughts about the actual pretzel?
No, I have nothing to add.
Okay, that was it. It's a good pretzel. They have great beer. It's the best atmosphere. This is one of my favorite places to come in Bend. This is the downtown. I forgot to film until just now, but it's really cute. This is the Tower Theater.
One of the cutest things I've ever seen.
I got some footage, don't worry.
I want to send me a pic of that.
Okay. This is a Tower Theater, which has been here for a long time, and they do like live shows more now, but some movies still
Craig
sometimes.
Ferguson was just here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's the All-American Authors.
Oh, they got Christmas with the Celts. That's
Christmas
a classic.
with the
Jingle Your Bells.
Whoa. All right. Christmas with the Cranks.
That's a different one. Okay, we're doing a fit check. This is my fit.
Boy.
I'm wearing a skirt,
Uh-huh.
little black top, a sweater. I got my pumpkin ale earrings since we're doing Oktoberfest, and my Beware the Autumn People necklace because it's autumn, and my spider bag for Halloween, which matches my new spider nails. So that's the fit. And boots.
They call it a fit check because it's like in England, like my wife's fit.
That's not why they
Oi.
call it that.
Oi!
Okay, now you have to do your fit check.
I'm just wearing.
All right.
No, I'm wearing like. All right.
Yeah, what are you wearing? You're wearing, what's your fit? A hoodie? You're wearing
An Argento shirt.
Argento opera shirt? A hoodie of a brewery that doesn't exist anymore? And jeans? And tennis shoes that you got from your parents? That's a good fit. I approve.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I couldn't. Now you couldn't. How are you guys doing today? Great.
Good, how are you?
Like Tony the Tiger. He's great. He's great.
Okay, so we're at Monkless. It's kind of loud once again. This is the pretzel. Dan's showing. Ooh. It's a well-browned underside. Once again, a very thick boy. We got some beers here. The view from here is really good, which I'll show you a better shot of that later. And then it comes with a cheese. Does it say house-made beer cheese is what it says. But beer is spelled with an I-E-R because this is a Belgian style place. So all the beers are like Belgian style beers. And I won't film in there, but if you go into the bathroom, they play Monk Chants in the bathroom because it's like Belgian monks, and it's called Monkless because they don't actually have any monks here. That's the joke. Do you get the joke?
I don't get it.
All right, eat the pretzel. Tell me what it's like. Ooh, very pillowy. It looks also pillowy.
Is this just the same pretzel as Ben Brewing?
Maybe? Do they order it from the same place?
It might just be the same price. I think it's the same pretzel.
Do you think it's the same pretzel? So it's probably baked at like another bakery in
This might be
town?
that Annie's.
So there's a local bakery that bakes some of the things.
I don't know, but it's very similar.
It does look very similar.
It's light and fluffy. It's also delicious.
Yeah, it looks similar. Like the shape is similar, the thickness is similar.
You can make your
The
own.
cheese is different though, right?
Different cheese.
So what do you think about the cheese?
It's very good.
Do you like it more than the Ben Brewing cheese? Since it's basically the same pretzel.
To be honest, I don't remember.
The Ben Brewing cheese was the sort of honey mustardy one.
Oh,
A little
that was
spicy.
good. I did like the mustardy flavor of that.
This is more of just a regular cheese with like beer.
Yeah.
pretzel is very similar to Ben Brewing. I feel like...
But there's like different variants in like where they cook it and how.
Sure, yeah, but very similar.
I think it might be.
I feel like the cheese is delicious, but it's like a very generic
Yeah, it's just like
beer cheese flavor. It's good.
I like the Ben Brewing one just because it had like the mustard flavor, but it was still cheese, so I like them with like you get a little bit of both.
I mean, I think between the cheeses, I like this one more because I like more of a cheese flavor and not a mustard flavor as much. But if you like mustard, then the Ben Brewing one is probably, you like that more. I think I like this one more because it's more just like a regular cheese flavor. I don't know, but I really feel like it might be the same pretzel. Which is fine. That's totally okay. If you outsource your pretzel to a local bakery, I mean, you're just giving another local business. So the place.
It says locally made pretzel.
Oh, so yeah, it literally says on the menu. It literally says locally made. So that means they don't make it here. So I'm guessing this and the Ben Brewing one are the same pretzel, but the cheese is what differentiates it. I will say that this one is $15. How much was the Ben Brewing one?
It was 14.
Oh, so it's similar. It's similar. Yeah, so that's good. Thumbs up. Just giving every pretzel a thumbs up. Their beer here though is like very good and unique because it is like all Belgian style beers, which is cool. And also all the rest of the food here is super delicious. They have really, really good food here. So highly recommend coming here just to eat generally. But yeah, that's the pretzel.
One of the greatest.
All right, this is, I think, the last pretzel of the day. There are many more pretzels in our town, but we're just gonna cap it here because we don't want to eat too much pretzel and drink too much beer. I don't know. Or is it because we want to be able to have pretzels for next year if we do a part 2?
Yeah, sure.
Because there's probably, what, at least 6 pretzels we didn't hit in town that we know of, so.
At least.
This is going to be it for this video. So we are at Crux. As you can see on the paper here, it says the name of the business on the glass. I got a sour, which is delicious. Dan got the Kolsch. And this is the pretzel. It is maybe the thickest boy of all the boys.
Parmesan.
It has Parmesan on it. Mustard. It has pickles, which is nice. You can just eat the pickles. And then I assume this is beer cheese?
Very sweet. Very sweet.
That's not my favorite.
That's the sweetest pickle I've ever had.
Say that again?
The sweetest pickle I've ever had.
That's not my favorite. Okay, we're gonna eat this pretzel. So it's a thicker pretzel. It is pretty pillowy. Is there a chance this is just the same pretzel?
It's not. Definitely not.
Okay.
It's smaller.
I think I said pretzel and not pretzel.
Pretzel.
The cheese looks different.
Whoa.
Whoa, the cheese is liquidy. Look at how liquidy that is. Okay, are you getting this?
I'm getting it.
I don't think my camera does that close of a shot. All right, ready? I would say, despite the liquidiness, the cheese is really freaking good. The pretzel is good. It has a very small salt, like a lot, but this, oh no, that's Parmesan, never mind. It has Parmesan. Cut that out.
You're the one that's gonna edit it. I can't control the editing.
It has, I don't know if it actually has salt. Does it have salt and Parmesan? I think it does. I think it has salt, flaky salt and Parmesan. All right, don't be worried about it. All right, let me do one more. I do like this one a lot. It does have a stone ground mustard too, but I'm not a huge mustard person, so Dan might try it. Dan will tell you how the mustard is. But I actually like the cheese sauce a lot, even though like it is pretty liquidy compared to some of the other ones. I'm not saying that's necessarily bad, it's just what it is. The pretzel is smaller. Do we know how much this pretzel cost?
I think it was 15, maybe 14, 15.
So similar to other pretzels. It is quite a bit smaller, I think. Even smaller than Bend and Monkless, size-wise. Like,
But they give you the pickles to compensate.
well, it is. I think it might be the thickest though. It's the smallest around, but I think it might be the thickest.
Nice.
So I don't know if that makes up for it. I really like the cheese.
I'm gonna try a little piece.
Oh, you just tried it without any dip.
I'm just curious how
That's a
much
pro move.
Parmesan
That's a
flavor
pro
you get.
move.
There's not much Parmesan flavor, but the pretzel's good.
I mean, it looks like there's Parmesan on it.
I know. Well, definitely there is. Ooh. The cheese sauce is really good.
Right?
It's like a little spicy.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Is the cheese sauce is super good. It might be one of my favorite cheese sauces.
I think it is my favorite cheese sauce. Wow, that's really good.
Yeah, it's super
like,
good.
It's very different. Like,
Try the mustard because you're more of a mustard person. I want to see what you think of
That
the
is
mustard.
stone
It's very
ground,
stone
baby.
ground mustard for sure.
good mustard,
Yeah.
but this cheese is so good. That's what I want. Look at that. Oh my.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Overall, what do we think of this one? Is the cheese the best cheese we've had?
I think it is.
I think so too. It's so good.
I would say you put this cheese with like the Sun River pretzel.
That's the jam. That's the goat.
That is the match made in heaven. I think the pretzel's good. It's a good pretzel.
But you don't think it's the same pretzel as the last?
No, it's definitely different than the other ones. It's smaller, and you can tell like texture-wise, it's not as fluffy.
But it is very pillowy still.
Yeah, but it's not. It doesn't have the same fluff.
I think it's close to the others.
It feels like they make it here.
And it has Parmesan, which none of the others had Parmesan. They all had salt.
The cheese is so good.
It is really good.
It's got so much flavor.
I know.
It's got like a tang to it.
How do they make that cheese?
I don't know. Magic. It's very, very good.
All right, well, we're gonna finish eating this pretzel, and I think, like I said, this is the last one. So maybe after this, at the end, we'll give you our final thoughts, as it were, about everything together. Okay, so we're just walking past the baseball stadium, which is right here. Our local team is called the Elks, right?
Yep.
And look what we just found on the sidewalk.
Got a foul ball.
A foul ball, and look at it. Wait,
They
stop for a
cranked
second.
it. Look at that. Oh my god.
It is split. They hit it so hard.
I just saw one fly.
So is this our ball now?
That guy got one.
We got a free ball. Thanks, team. Good practice
But
sesh.
watch out, because one might get cranked.
Because it
into
might
your
bean you in the
skull.
head. So we're now at Bevel, and here's our beers to prove it. They make delicious beers. I'm drinking their sour beer, and Dan is drinking some other beer that I don't know about.
It's a fresh hop IPA. Very good.
So we're gonna close out this video. We're here, we're not eating a pretzel because they don't have a pretzel here. It's just food trucks. We ate 6 pretzels, and we aren't gonna do like a major, we're not gonna do like out of 5 stars or 10 or whatever.
Let's do it out of 33 stars.
Okay.
How many stars would you give?
It's too complicated. That's too complicated. We're not gonna do it out of any amount of stars. Okay, this music. This music's really ripping it. We're gonna talk over the music so we don't get DMCA'd on this video. So we're gonna. Okay, stop. Focus up.
Okay.
We're gonna pick our top pretzel. We're gonna pick our top pretzel overall, and then we're gonna just talk about each place a little bit.
Okay.
After that. Okay, so what is your top pretzel pick?
It's Sun River.
Wow. Okay, so Sun River is also my pick. The reasons are it's very large. It is
You know, and that's not everything. I mean, like, there
all
could
right.
be like
yeah, sizes and everything.
what the pretzel is doing.
Yeah, so it's the topic overall, and the
Cheese
reasons
is great.
are the cheese
It's
is
huge.
The cheese is good. It has the smoked paprika on the cheese. It's really big. I think
Good deal. Feels like a
Right, I
reasonable.
think-
You don't feel like you're getting swindled.
I think part of the I don't think any of you feel like you're getting swindled. Wow. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that.
No, no. Just saying. It feels like a
I
reasonable
think-
value. It's like it's a pretzel that you can pay $15 for and not feel
Yeah,
bad
I
about.
think for the price, the sizes and everything, but for the price, the size of it is the best value.
Yes.
And the cheese is good, and the pretzel is good. So overall,
Everything's good about
Sun
it.
River is
and
our-
it's a unique pretzel. Doesn't taste like any other pretzel.
sure.
Feel like you're getting a meal.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's good. So that's our top pick overall. So then we'll do each place by order. So first place was Prost. What are your thoughts about Prost? And like, what are your top favorite
Loved
things?
That cheese.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
Obatza.
Cheese. Sure.
So
It was
thick.
really thick. The
You
flavor
have to spread
was
it on,
really
which is a
good.
little bit of an
Yeah.
ordeal, but it's worth it.
And I think the flavor is really different than any of the other cheeses that we ate.
Great.
Also, this music is going so hard right now, and I don't know if I'm gonna have to edit all of this out. We might have to refilm this whole outro. Okay, I agree with that. I think the pretzel was good, but I think the cheese is like the thing that really makes that stand out. Okay, so the next spot was Sun River.
Yeah. We already
Clearly,
said
we talked about that. Next spot was Ben Brewing.
Yeah. Pillowly soft.
Very pillowy.
Lighter than air.
The cheese was
Cheers, I liked it because
different.
it tasted
had
like a mustard
cheese
mixed with cheese,
Sure.
which is like, you know,
Not
one
my
of the
favorite,
problems. One of the problems when you go out and get pretzels, that they give you the mustard, they give you cheese, and you're like, I'd like a little bit of mustard, I like a little bit of
but
cheese.
you could just dip it in both.
But you just get one dip there, and it's got a little bit of both.
Yep.
It feels like, and I like that.
If you're a mustard fan, that's a pro for sure. Okay, so next is the cellar, which is like my favorite place to go because the ambiance is 10 out of 10. But what did we think about the pretzel?
I liked. They got the sticks.
Yeah.
Which is actually kind of nice when you're going with two people.
Yeah, especially if you're not like
And then you
married.
can like do like a lightsaber fight.
We didn't do that. We should have done that on camera. We didn't. We didn't do that. But I think it's especially nice if you go with a.
But you gotta put the edit. You gotta edit this in.
I'm
where
not.
the Star Wars.
I'm not
music,
doing
'cause
that.
You won't get DMCA.
I'm not
if you put
doing
the Star
that.
Wars
The
music
battery's
on.
dying again immediately. Yeah, it's great, especially if you're not going with someone that you're as close with, because you don't have to touch all the pretzel to pull pieces of the pretzel off. You just each have your own pretzel. And I like the dark roasty nature of it. It's like a darker color, which is nice. So yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
I think it's very unique. It's very different than any of the other
It
ones.
wasn't like any of the other pretzels. at all.
No. Okay, so then what was next after that?
Monkless.
Monkless. Oh yeah, Monkless was good.
Light and fluffy. We suspect it might be the same source as the
Which is okay.
Ben Brewing.
Which is okay.
They both were pillowy soft.
Yep.
The softest pretzel you could ever eat in your entire
just like
life.
eating air, but in a good way.
So good.
So good. And then Crux was last. And Crux, we love the cheese the most.
Incredible cheese.
Our favorite cheese.
The best cheese
of all the
I've
cheeses.
ever tasted in my life.
The best cheese.
I mean, not really, but it was like, I mean, not the best cheese I've ever had in my life.
But it was really good cheese.
It was pretty phenomenal.
Of all the
dipping cheese,
of all the pretzels,
it was my favorite by far.
Yeah.
It was like easily, and the pretzel was good.
Of all
but
the pretzels
it
in all the
elevated
towns.
It elevated that pretzel a lot by how good
Yeah.
the cheese was.
It was really
pretty
good.
incredible.
it was really good.
I think you combine
The pickles,
that cheese.
if you like sweet pickles, the pickles would be a major pro for that pretzel.
they
I
were
think.
very sweet.
Yeah, but I think if you like sweet pickles, that would be a big plus in favor of that pretzel.
It's nice that they have like a little extra snack on
Yeah.
the side.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. So that was good.
And they had like a nice stone ground mustard, but the cheese was so good that I
Yeah.
didn't even want to deal. Like actually, that
And the
mustard.
Parmesan?
The mustard was arguably the best mustard that I had all day. But
I didn't really try the
I just
mustard
like
because
didn't
that's
even
not my
want it
favorite.
because the
but
cheese was so good.
the cheese was so good. So yeah, that's all the pretzels we tried. Like I said, there's still probably enough to do a second part to this. So if you're into this video and you want to see us be more drunk and eat more pretzels, then let me know down in the comments. We still have, what are the places we have still? Good Life, Brother John's, Deschutes, Immersion, McMenamins. Is there one more? We could find more. There's easily enough to do a six more.
If both of you that watch this,
Wow, no faith, no faith.
if both of you want to see more,
If you want to know more about more of the pretzels in Bend, Oregon, which is where we are, and if you want to come here and want to know what pretzels to eat, then let me know in the comments, and we might do a second part to this because there's probably 6 more pretzels we could eat for sure. But yeah,
I'd eat another pretzel right now.
all right. Well, we can't because they don't have any here.
Oh no. Well, I guess we should order a pizza then.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go order some dinner because this wasn't enough bread
Can you,
for the
at the
night.
end of this video, show a shot of the pizza? That
Yeah,
we ended up ordering?
100%.
Yeah.
This wasn't enough bread
See
and
you.
cheese, so we have to go eat pizza now.
Full sicko mode.
Also, we have to drink our beers because this place is closing and we need to leave. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you stuck around till the end, we really appreciate it, and we hope you had fun eating pretzels and drinking beer with us. And if you ever come to Bend, now you know what pretzels to get. And please like and subscribe if you like this video. If you want to watch more videos like this, do that so you can know when the videos come out. I don't know. You know, do the things that you do on YouTube. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at House Beyond the Hedge. If you want to follow me on Twitch, it's at Trusty Parasol. And always remember to keep the kettle warm, because I will see you. That's the tag. That's the closeout line. Do you want to say it too?
I don't know what it is.
It's always remember to keep the kettle warm, because I will see you next time. Did you get that? Always remember to keep the kettle warm, like the tea kettle, because I will see you next time. Did you say that at the same time as me?
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Heat that kettle, bitches.
All right, heat that kettle, bitches.